3 cards and see what the topic of the morning is. What is it, Tribble? Little gremlin? I can see now I'm going to have to move my hat. It's caught her interest. Either that or I'll come back and have one of these days I'll have little puppy chew marks on my hat. Little puppy bites out of my hat. Clarity. Joy. Oop, I've got a lot of cards here. And the last is birth. Okay. So now that we have the liar and thief on his way out, it's time that we move forward, and we're going to have some more clarity. And the more clarity that we get and that we can accept and can, see where it's coming from, it will give birth to more joy, okay, to more joy. So it's always good, to look at things and get clarity. Now, it might not always be something that we want to see at the beginning, okay? It may be something that one's been in denial about. But if you stay in denial about something, you can't change it. And, there's a practice that I've given to one of my students that works with people going through drug abuse, alcohol abuse, that type of thing. And it's a methodology where they can access the subconscious, see what's driving them, okay? You can't change something unless you can see it. Once you see it, then you can make a bridge. This is where I'm at now. This is where I want to be. And then you can put in place the steps to get from point A to point B. But if you're flying blind, you can't do anything, okay? You've got to actually be able to see where you're, what's there, what's underneath the surface. So, I could give you the methodology to do it, but unless you have somebody there that can look a bit deeper, so it's a little difficult to see sometimes yourself. But the methodology I've used, I'll go ahead and tell you what the methodology is. And like I said, I've had somebody that uses it with her clients and has had very good success with it. And it's that you have a collage. You do a collage, okay, of things that move you emotionally or, So people do the collage, and when you look at it, you can see what's going on underneath the surface. And once they see it, they're really amazed. They're like, oh my God, that they didn't realize it was there. But once it's seen, once you establish some clarity, then you can, again, birth something new, okay, that's going to be much more joyful than what you're dealing with now. And you can make a bridge. This is where I'm at now. And the reason it's successful working with clients is because they make their own path forward. They're not having somebody tell them, you need to do this, 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 okay? You say, well, what do you need to do? Get from here to here, okay? And they keep their collage up, and they can see this is where I'm at now. And then they do a collage as to where they would want to be. and then they build a bridge from one to the other. So it's all in their hands, okay? It's not in your hands telling them you need to do this and you need to do that, treating them like children. They see what they're dealing with or what they haven't been dealing with, that they've been, trying to be in denial about. And then you can build this bridge and go forward step by step, okay? So anyway, if you're going to birth something new and get out of the mess you're in, okay, then you have to first come to some clarity, okay, about what's going on, what's your situation, where you're coming from, where you're going to, and then you can build your bridge to the future. And it definitely does work, okay? So, love and light, thanks for tuning in. If you've enjoyed this, please give a thumbs up. I do so appreciate it. And I'm watching these two little hellions over here. They're doing their fight and bite, wrestling, the morning wrestling. I tell you, no, I'm just so happy to see Mr. Max out there playing. It's so good for him. So anyway, thanks for tuning in, love and light, and I'll see you when I get back. It's about time to go in just a few minutes to get up there and, yes, the joy of the lab tests. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. See you online.